Rockville 2069 is a futuristic rock musical with a compelling message around our planet's very survival, environmental awareness, and a love story at its heart. We asked Johnny to tell us a bit more about the production.
The Rockville 2069 is a rock musical album. The rock musical albums in general sell very well because they are propelled by the story. And being propelled by the story draws people in. Although this is based on the 1969 Woodstock story, the story actually begins in 2069. So it really is taken into the future with a great sci-fi edge.
Bronwyn Reddy sang on the original concept album.
I came and I heard some of the material and it was absolutely amazing. And then I got a bit of a storyline and I was like, oh my goodness, this is epic because it's really out there.
The size of this is really, I mean, it's on a par with Les Miserables or Jesus Christ Superstar. It's fortunate to have the full symphony orchestra, plus a huge vocal cast, and a rock ensemble as well, with the best musicians that South Africa's got to offer.
This has really been quite a burning passion. I'm quite sure people are going to relate to the music, but moreover, get drawn into the story. We actually came up with a unique graphic novel, which will be distributed at promos, giveaways, can also be rolled out to retailers when people purchase their CD. Put that together with some great rock music, and you'll see why people will want to take it in all the time.
Once the idea took root, Johnny and Bruno began writing and composing in earnest, and it took another year or so to develop the basis of the rock musical. The script also tracked through various processes, with the initial draft edited by Cape Town-based playwright Justin Wilkinson, before being nurtured further following invaluable feedback from several well-respected theatre and musical directors. The final version was as a result of totally deconstructing the script and reassembling it to ensure that every part of the story was covered by an appropriate song or musical movement. With the initial arrangements by Johnny Ray and Kyle Peterson, scored and adapted by Daryl Andrews, the stage production was orchestrated for a philharmonic orchestra by industry professional Stephen Wright. Under the direction of Gavin Wright, Stephen, along with the creative team Corinne de Beer, Amanda Klotz, Kurt Hooft and Francois Buerta, this highly entertaining stage musical was accompanied by the Cape Philharmonic Orchestra and the Kyle Peterson Band for its world premiere at Artscape in Cape Town, South Africa. Rockville is a truly epic production that takes the audience on an unforgettable journey of caution, hope, optimism, rebellion, and joy. The story is set in a post-apocalyptic world and resonates the philosophies that characterized the rebellion of the 60s and 70s, as well as those that are currently shaping our very consciousness today. People are gathered to commemorate the music of a century ago, as well as the philosophies of peace and love for all things, when suddenly catastrophe strikes the earth. Huge earthquakes, tsunamis, landslides, and rising oceans suddenly devastate the world as we know it, with billions of people killed worldwide.
The year is 2069. Greed, neglect, and excess world war have brought the earth to its knees.
As the death toll claims almost every human on the planet, it seems the only area left almost unaffected is the place where the festival goers have gathered, now a small archipelago of islands which has survived the brunt of the devastation. With the outside world now a frozen wasteland, suffocated by toxic fog, these people appropriately name their new refuge Rockville, with music being a key theme of their sanctuary and existence. With our once beautiful planet in ruin, the survivors of Rockville eke out a simple existence, living by the values that brought them together in the first place. They soon realize that music is more important than they ever imagined, as they discover a protective force field has formed over their home, a life-giving natural dome that can only be sustained by the regeneration of musical energy. To keep this force field alive, the musicians play every morning at sunrise and sunset, with the resonating sound waves feeding into a generator that ensures the protective shield keeps them sheltered from the desolation outside. Unfortunately, what they don't know is that their harmonious existence is about to be threatened by a group of ragged outsiders who have somehow carved out a miserable life for themselves in the snowy wastelands beyond the force field. A tale of treachery, betrayal and greed unfolds, only to be resolved in an epic battle of the bands that is fueled by loyalty and love. Unique to the staging of the story are two key features, namely the creation of a concert-like feel as well as the addition of the elements of dance and rousing music throughout the story. The use of 3 large LED daylight screens provide an added innovation which enhances the dramatic aspects of this groundbreaking musical. Furthermore, the music itself is characterized by huge vocal arrangements and generous orchestrations, including a dynamic rock band component. Following the premiere and initial run in Cape Town, South Africa, Rockville 2069 enjoyed great reviews from some of the industry's renowned critics. The original soundtrack has been expanded from 22 to 25 tracks and is now accessible on iTunes and other digital platforms. The 96-page graphic novel was illustrated by Leandro van der Westhuizen and is even designed in the square shape of an LP cover, which perfectly complements the soundtrack for an engaging audiovisual journey. Both the graphic novel and soundtrack have been released by Universal Records and Next Music.
Don't know what she's doing, going against my will. Come along, join us in a new song, a different kind of power. The music makes me strong.
With the public quickly embracing the spectacular production, the media also gave its attention to the phenomenon that was Rockville 2069.
Down. 'Cause I know that you're mine. 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 'Cause I know that you're m
A concert for the original CD launch of Rockville 2069, a rock musical, was held on Saturday, 18 August 2012 at Kelvin Grove, Newlands, Cape Town. This was a huge success and was followed with the world premiere being held on 29 August 2014 at the Artscape Opera House in Cape Town. The premiere brought together all aspects of the musical, from set design, hair, makeup, props, graphics, live video feed, groundbreaking LED screen visuals, costumes, choreography, direction, lighting and sound, and attracted great reviews. In addition, the entire script, score and technical book is available for rental through the agents Dalro. Ultimately, the story of Rockville 2069 is one of love, redemption and salvation, where hope survives in a world that can still be given a chance for the sake of all humanity.
Fragile.